So what's happening, Mahi? Why don't you
Yes,
introduce
okay,
it?
so we're doing the TRC committee tag. I think it's a thing that was thought of by the publicity team to just get to know the committee better, because so far we've kind of been like amorphous blobs. Just to know a little bit more about, I guess, help to understand TRC also a little bit better, like what's the structure and
Hell
like
yeah.
how it works and who are the people in the committee and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm Mahirah and I'm the secretary. I don't know why that took me so long to figure out.
Yeah, you've been in this role for how long again, girl?
I'm the secretary.
Yes, the committee
Okay,
member.
so I take charge of mostly the admin stuff, the legal stuff, and the recruitment stuff. Yes, at all levels.
Okay, so for me, I'm Elizabeth, but a lot of people call me Ding. I am the operations head, have been so for a year and going to be 2 years starting from this year onwards. And essentially what I do is that I help with the admin stuff and also to make sure that all the internal stuff runs smoothly. So like deadlines and coordinating schedules, I guess, things like that. So a lot kind of is similar with what Mahi does. So we're very aligned in what we do.
And therefore why we're doing this together.
Indeed, the ops team. Woo! Okay, so my guess for a full name, I have absolutely no
Come on,
idea.
it's pretty simple. It's not that many words. I don't think.
Is it? Give me, how many words is it?
4.
4? I know there's Mahirah in it, obviously.
Wow.
Wow, my detective
No, turns
brain
out Mahirah's been
my-
a stage name all this while, you know.
I know there's Latif in there something. Is that how you pronounce it?
Latif. That's how you
Latif.
pronounce
Okay,
it.
then I don't know any. I'm so sorry. I don't know any other words aside from Mahirah and Latif. I know there's like an A in the middle.
But you don't know what
that's
the
about
A stands for. Okay. So my full name is, well, you got the first and you got the end of it. So my name is Mahirah binti Abdul Latif. Yay. And binti just means daughter of in Arabic.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know
Okay.
that. Cool. Okay, guess my
Your
full
full
name.
name. Okay, this is tricky. It
Yeah.
could be one of 2 configurations, and I'm not sure which one it is. I think
Sure.
it is Ding Fang Fang Elizabeth.
Yes, you're correct.
Did I get the right?
Yes,
Did I get the
Chinese
right
name is first.
configuration?
Yes, you did. The Chinese name comes first, so it is Ding
Okay.
Fang Fang
No, because you know
Elizabeth.
some.
Hey, not
Because
bad.
you know some people are like Elizabeth Ding Fang Fang. So I was like,
That's true.
I'm not sure.
Wait,
Okay,
you want-
date is a bit like so. I'll just give like, I guess I'll give like a few months, and then you choose which months you think it falls under. So February, June, September, December.
Oh wow.
Choose one.
February, June, September. Wait, February, June, September, and December. That's what you said, right? Okay. I'm stressed. But I don't think you're December. Am I
Yeah,
right?
you're right. I'm not December.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Come on, man. There's only 3 options.
That means I have a 66% chance of getting it wrong. February? Is it February?
No. I'm a September
Damn it.
baby. Can I give 2 options? I think
Yeah,
you are
sure.
either a September or November baby.
Oh, you got it so close.
Oh my God.
October, right in between.
Literally in between. Wow. Okay.
In Runaway, you were an actor. You were one of the... I can't remember the name of the character. Dawn, was it? No, it was... Yeah, you were that character. I remember that. My parents really liked you in the production, by the way. They were like, oh, the girl who played that character after the intermission was really talented. And I was like, oh, pass it
Oh,
along.
thanks.
Yeah, 2 years down the road, I have passed it along.
Took you 2 years.
It took me 2 years. By the point that you were already the secretary, no? Did you have any production roles in that?
I did.
Oh, did you? Were you like a ensemble member for one of the songs?
No.
I don't remember jack shit.
I wasn't a performer in Void Deck.
Front of house?
No.
Stage manager.
Close. I was stage
Producer.
manager mentor.
Oh, okay, alright, close
Yeah.
enough.
But that's such a weird role, so it's okay. I'll give you a pass for that one.
Wow, thanks. I actually have no idea what you did in Wilderness. Because I wasn't part of Wilderness.
Okay, I didn't have a role in Wilderness. Wilderness was one production that I didn't take part in.
Oh, same as me. Wow, very
Yeah.
very aligned. Yeah, okay. So, but you were still committee secretary by then. So you did like all the higher level, more broader based admin stuff.
Yeah, correct.
I see.
Oh,
Okay.
just give.
It's fine. We see him. Hello. Okay, and then for Tasol, I already know you were creative director. So
Yeah.
there. Okay, guess mine. So I think
Great.
it's less guessing. You're just
Okay.
telling me.
Okay. Wait, you guessed from Runaway, right?
Yes, I guess from Runaway.
Okay, in Runaway you were ensemble. I know that.
Yes.
And you also did the number. What was it? Someone in the crowd. You were one of the main
I
four.
remember that. Yes. Oh my god.
You had to dance, and it was a nightmare.
Do I still remember how to do that?
Okay, and then Void Deck, you were, what's her name? Catherine?
Yes, Catherine.
Is that your name? Catherine?
Yes, that was my
Yeah.
name. Yes, the
And
very
then-
character.
Yeah. And in Void Deck, you were virus manager.
You were in Void Deck. I was virus manager.
Oh no, I mean in Tasot.
Wow, I didn't know the virus
In
came
Tasot, you
so
were virus
early.
manager.
Yes, I was virus manager in Tasot. So yeah.
So currently, my current favorite musical, it was it was based on a movie that came out in the 2000s.
2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's tough. So like before 2010s, like
I think so, yeah.
okay, only quite a no. Was it also a movie musical?
No, it was just a movie, and then they adapted it into a stage musical. And it's my
Oh.
current favorite musical.
Is it fairly well known or is it?
Yeah, quite. It's one of the more mainstream ones.
Okay, then I should be able to
Yeah.
guess it because I don't know a lot of obscure musicals.
Just pick a random.
Grease.
No, it's Legally Blonde
Oh damn!
right
it.
now.
That was good. I should have guessed that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, it's a
Back
good
in the
musical.
game.
Right, I love it. Like
Yeah.
I have a favorite
Okay.
song with that, but I can't remember. Actor is it also related to Legally Blonde?
Nope.
No.
Okay, but this person, they are they've done some stage work, but it's mostly some TV work, but mostly in film.
In film. Okay.
But they have done a bit of TV and stage as well.
Who are they fairly famous? Are they still active
I
now?
think so. Yeah, quite. Well, sort of. I can't tell. They don't really have a lot of projects going on right now, but they're still acting. Like, they haven't retired, if that's what you're asking.
I'm asking whether they retire. Okay, this is really bad. I don't know anything about celebrities except for like the most like famous ones, you know. So
Okay, it's fine. They are on the older side of the scale.
I have no bloody idea. Go Sheen, that's the only one that I know. What?
Ooh, interesting choice. No, it's not him though.
Damn it, who is it?
It's Colin Firth.
I have no idea who it is. I'm so
Did you watch Kingsman?
No, I didn't. Oh, that could be why.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you watch The King's Speech?
No.
Oh,
I don't.
did you watch?
The last 3 movies that I've watched that I can remember were all objectively terrible movies. So like,
Okay,
like I watched
fair
Cats.
enough.
I watched Cats in theaters. That was like the last like movie I watched like before the pandemic hit and all the theaters closed.
Okay,
I'm gonna guess Blue.
you got it.
Yes.
Yay! See, you did get one right.
1 out of 3, which is a 33%, which is a fail in most exam academics. So I don't know what that says about me. So it's kind of like you, my favorite musical also changes according to like season. But I can tell you that the one that I am into right now is fairly recent. So it came out in like I think in the last 5 years or so. Yeah, and it is I don't know if this is too much to give away, but it's British.
Ooh. Oh. Huh.
Try your hardest.
Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder.
No.
That was the only British one I could think of. I have no idea.
It's Six, the musical. So the
Of course.
yeah, the one that's like all the 6 wives. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's been the one that
It
I've been
is-
listening to a lot. I'm gonna tell you right now that I don't have an answer, but like if you
Oh,
can,
okay.
if you can guess an actor that I like, who's not necessarily my favorite, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Man, but I also don't know. Can you give me a hint? Like, are they still in the business? And what kind of work do they mostly do? Like which genre?
I guess they're still fairly okay. I'm very mainstream, so I only keep up with actors through like proxy. So
Okay.
that means that I only know the very very popular and famous ones. So that is the one I give you, and they're fairly young. So I guess you can say that it
Okay.
is
I'm gonna guess. Timothy Chalamet.
Oh no,
I don't know.
sorry.
I don't know who.
Yeah. So actually, I don't have an answer for you. If you had just guessed any name that I like knew and vaguely was neutral towards, I would have given it to you. But I haven't even seen Timothy Chalamet, so I couldn't give it to you. So sorry. But I don't have an answer. So
okay.
actually, you were kind of doomed from the start.
Yeah, okay. I do know one of your favorite characters though.
Oh my god, you are not mentioning this on this. We are not immortalizing that. Yikes.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut.
That's
Okay,
right.
color.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose black.
Yeah, you're correct. Ding ding.
Wait, really?
It
Oh,
is, it is.
yeah.
Well, at
It's
least I
just the
like
vibes, you know.
Thanks. So do I
yeah,
guess
that's
yours?
true.
Do I guess yours, or do I just tell you straight? Like, how do you want to do it?
Why don't you just tell me? I'm too lazy to guess anymore.
Sure. Okay. The first memory of us together, I think it will probably have to be the musical that we did in secondary school in
Same.
2015. Yeah, right. Because I think that's the first time I've ever worked with you like in a close, like over a long period of time. You see, so that's probably
Yeah,
my first
same.
memory of you. Yeah.
Same. Yeah, same. It was the same.
What's your impression of me back then?
Ooh,
This is a bonus question. Hee.
impression.
It's okay.
I
You
know.
can hurt my
I was always a bit intimidated by you.
Oh,
Like, you know, you always struck me as the kind of person who knows what they're doing and knows what they want to do. You know, so I was like,
oh, what a folly. But like, I'm
Yeah.
glad that I gave off that vibe, but it's also very misguided. But like, understandable, honestly.
what was your okay? So what was now? I'll throw the question back to you.
That's fair. My first impression of you, because back then you were one of the leading people for the show, right? So my understanding of you was that you were like a very like leader person, you know, because you were like always like pushing people along to like do this, do that, and like in a nice way,
Wow.
obviously. But like that was my first impression of you, yeah. But I thought you were also nice. Like you weren't like a tyrant, if that's what you were asking.
Yay!
So that's my first impression of you. Yeah, coolio.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, how did I get into TRC? Basically, like towards the end, I think on the last show day of Runaway, the musical, some people, some people who already had this idea of TRC approached me, and then they were like, "Oh hey, so yeah, we're thinking of setting up this like music X theater sort of collective thing for youth," and they were like, "Do you want to be a part of the organizing committee?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, but like I was like, you know, I was interested in music and theater, and I was like, yeah, I think this would be a cool thing to explore.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's how I got into it. Somebody asked me.
So I'm slightly different from Mahi, is that like she has been here since like the inception, I would say, almost. But I was on boarded like maybe a year ago, so like halfway through how long TRC has existed. So the reason why I joined was actually I wasn't planning on applying for the committee, because I was like not sure if I had the qualifications. But then Madeline was like texting me like or like individually, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to join?" And I was like, she asked, so why not? So that's why I did. I kind of signed up through that. And then also, I think I brought a lot of trouble for the original committee, because at the time I was kind of overseas. So they all, instead of interviewing me in person, they all had to like organize a Skype call, and then like or coordinate times when I was like in America at the time. So everybody was like really early in the morning, I think, for them, when it was late at night for me. And I was like, oops, and I'm sorry. And I couldn't make it for the annual general meeting too, because I was still, surprise, overseas. So I had to miss that. So that was awkward. But you know, I'm here, and they let me stay on for another year. So clearly I was kind of worth my trouble, I suppose.
Yay! Ooh, there's so many. I think I'm gonna be biased towards Tissot, because obviously it's the most recent production, and
That's
it's the
fair.
one that I was the most like heavily involved in. But yeah, Tissot was a nice memory. I met a lot of nice people. It was a nice working environment for the most part, except for some parts which we shall not talk about. But for the most part, it was a very nice group of people. Very nice, very nice place to be in. I really liked what we put up.
Coolio.
So that's my best memory.
I would actually say void deck, but that is because I was given a very fun character to play. Because like Catherine, I think I never had the opportunity to play like an asshole, you know. And it was really fun, like just being like the bad character that goes on stage. Cause like when I walked on stage, like I remember for one of the shows, I walked on stage and I said my first slide, and like a ripple of like a when like throughout an entire like state audience, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be entertaining as heck. So that was fun, and I enjoyed doing that. So after the show, I had a friend.
You're good at it.
Thanks. But after the show, I had a friend walk up to me and be like, your character seems so much like you, and I've never been so offended in my life. I was like, what do you mean by that? I was like, I'm nothing like her, like screw you. So there is a downside, I suppose, to that particular part of production.
So as secretary, I think like I shared the other time in the meeting, right? My goal for the committee this year is to really strengthen, wow, this is gonna sound so boring, is to strengthen our legal safeguards. Yeah. To like there's still a lot to improve obviously as committee because we're super new, and I think that in order to continue maintaining TRC as a space where people feel safe creating, I think we need to start thinking of how to think of how to put in place certain frameworks that will allow for that to happen in an ethical and legal way. I mean, not that it hasn't been ethical and legal so far, it has been, just making it more explicit and even better, make the system even better.
Well, my answer's also gonna be boring for the audiences because I have the same alignment of like responsibilities as Mahirah, but I want to look into the internal operations and see where you can like make efficient like the communications between different groups. So whether it's within the committee or committee to production leaders, and then production leaders to like performers, for instance. I think there's a way to make the system like be less backlogged in a way. So I'm gonna be looking to that for the next year and hopefully like helping to finalize some stuff. This isn't very interesting to like those who are listening to us, but like, you know, that's what we do. So
yeah, great.
Let's close our eyes and 3, 2, 1, go. Open. Yep, it's my She's been here for so long. She's been here since the start. I've only been here for like okay, if you count by productions, I've also been here equally as long. But committee wise, committee wise, Mahi has been here the longest.
Yeah.
Okay. Open. I guess.
Yeah.
But only because like I try like I have like a broader variety of like styles, you know. In terms of colors, I think Mahi's actually better at coordinating than I am.
Really? No, I'm like a cartoon character. I have one style and then I have one
swatches.
style and then I just change the color, you know, on that day based on whether I want to iron my clothes or not. That's all.
So
That's the only criteria I have for choosing my clothes. It's all the same. It's all the same style. And then I have like I wear the same pair of shoes all the time, and then it's just a matter of do I want to iron my clothes or not, and then I choose based on that.
Oh my god! You know what? If the pubs people ever go through with their thread / a project of like dressing up Izzo and Sam, maybe you should be a part of that.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Lemao. Okay, Ken. Yep.
Yeah, but I only say this because like, okay, if you compare me with all the people who cook in the world, I would be nowhere in the ranking. But I think compared to Ding, because I actually sometimes, very occasionally, once in a blue moon, make the effort to cook. That's why I say I'm a better cook.
That's fair. Also, I can't even cook, so like this is kind of.
But it's so rare. I never, if I have the chance, if I have the choice, I wouldn't.
That's fair, honestly. I can't even cook, so like this is kind of like a no-brainer question. Like I think I can fry an egg if you gave me the instructions, but like that's about it.
I know 3 recipes probably, maybe 5.
Yeah, that's better than me.
But I don't do them at all.
Understandable. Laziness wins over every time. Yeah, but like the bar here is actually on the floor to like step over. So like you are the better cook in this sense. Open.
Oh my gosh!
Controversial. Okay. The only reason why I said it's me is because I've actually had to dance to perform once, and that's the only reason why. That's like by dint of experience. Frankly speaking, I think you're more coordinated with your limbs than I am.
I was just gonna say the only reason why I put myself was because I think if you were to ask us to just dance on the spot, I would be more coordinated. But Ding's right, she's the only one who has actually had like to dance a choreographed dance as a performance. I've had the privilege of not having to do that my entire life. So
Just you wait a minute the cops over here, then they're gonna put you right front and center.
but again, this is just between me and Ding. So if you compare like us and all the dancers in the world, we wouldn't be anywhere.
We
in the
will be
ranking, I think.
ranking bottom, like bottom of the list, bottom.
We are on the floor.
We are on the floor, we're 6 feet under. Yikes. Go. Open.
Wait, why would you even choose me if you said you already saw my Scribblio pictures? You know they're terrible.
But like you like at least like you draw, you know? Like I don't like really draw at all. Like my mode of artistic expression has always been like writing.
Writing.
Like I'm a words person, so I don't draw at all. So but just by dint of like, you know, comparison, you get what I'm saying?
Again, this is like the dancer question by dint of experience.
By dint of experience, but he gets the answer. Okay, but why did you pick me?
Because I don't know, because I was like, nobody can be worse doodler than I am. So I was like, yeah. So but apparently, yeah.
That's so funny. Okay.
Okay, but I will attest to the fact that Ding's like a great writer.
Oh, thanks. Have you even
I
read
really admire Ding's brain.
Thanks, not much of that.
I'm not even being ironic, I'm being genuine here.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, you read the script for the next physical production, is it? Is that what? Oh.
And also, but like just in general, like, you know, like even when we're doing like committee work and stuff, I'm just very in awe of how your brain works.
Thanks. Oh wow, that's so sweet of you. Alright, I think it's also my turn to pay a compliment since you also paid me a compliment.
No, you don't have to. No, you don't have to. This was just a spontaneous.
I want to. I like how you're like really like organized and on the task, but you also like you don't lose your sense of humor in committee meetings. So like even though you like you're the type to be like, hey guys, focus on this, and you help us consolidate stuff. You are like a stick up about it, I guess, which I have seen in some of my other leading committee works over the past like 21 years of my life. There are some people who like are incapable of having fun, and I'm like, oh, relax, man. Alright, but I think this has been a pretty productive TRC tag from the both of us. Shall we just end off by...
Sure, I have nothing to say though.
Same. I mean, like, I hope you enjoyed our answers. I guess it's a bit boring on the admin side, but I mean, hope that we were entertaining as people, I guess. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.